Hello again, crafting friends. Today we have two special, somewhat fall-themed crafts, and we're talking about faith. What is that for you? Sorry, my cat wants to eat popcorn. It's a long story, you'll understand in a minute. No. Hey, get out of there. Anyways, we have two faith-filled crafts today. We're talking about how with just the faith of a mustard seed, we can move mountains. Well, mustard seeds are very, very small. You can find them in the spice aisle. And whether or not you have actual mustard seeds or you want to substitute another kind of seed, we're going to use these to feature in our first craft. And we're going to showcase how they can really move those mountains. So we're going to have our seeds. We're going to have a handy dandy paper plate. And we're going to create a little scene to go along with this. So we're going to start off with our paper plate, and we're going to cut out a piece of paper that we're going to attach our mountains, quote unquote, and our actual mustard seeds here. So we'll start by cutting a round piece of paper. And we're going to do it not quite as large as the paper plate, but so that it can fit in. And then, so we're cutting our paper in a circle. There we go. It will fit nicely onto our plate. And then we're going to attach some mountains, which we'll also make out of paper, and some mustard seeds. So I'm going to do a little caption on my plate. I could put this on paper or I could just write it. So we'll say, with seed-sized faith, ... we can move mountains. The point being that it's not about us, but about God. It's not about our faith, but about who we put our faith in and what God can do through us. So I might even add that to here. All things are possible with God. Now, here comes the fun parts. So first we're going to cut out those mountains. I'm going to make them purple so they're like Purple Mountain's Majesty. You get where I'm going with that? Yeah, so here's my mountains. I'm just going to cut out some kind of triangular craggy peaks here. And I live in Colorado where there are a lot of mountains. Perhaps you have mountains near you. Perhaps you just have hills. In fact, most places that are not Colorado, we're just going to call them hills. But that's me, pretending to be a Colorado snob, even though I've only been here 3 years. At any rate, we're going to attach our mountains to our circle here. You don't necessarily have to have the backdrop circle, but it is very helpful because, well, you'll see why. So I'm going to glue my mountains here to my scene. There we go. And now I'm going to attach my mustard seeds. So we can put the mustard seeds on that same backdrop, or you can put them on the plate. Kind of is up to you there. We'll put down some glue, and I'm going to sprinkle some mustard seeds right on there. Now, mustard seed can also be used in cooking, unless, of course, you have a special jar of mustard seed that's been sitting around on a shelf in your Sunday school room for a very, very long time, and it happens to say crafts only to make sure that you do not eat them. But anyways, that's an aside. So we're going to glue our mustard seeds on here. And again, if you don't have mustard seed, you can use another kind of seed. Maybe pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds or even apple seeds. I don't know, whatever kind of seed you've got there. Be forewarned that it may stick to your fingers like sprinkles, and that's just fine and dandy. So we've got our mustard seeds and we've got our mountains. Now, how, you may ask, are these mountains going to move? Well, I will show you. We are on a handy dandy paper plate. So I'm going to take that brad fastener there. I'm going to poke it through my paper. Then I'm going to poke it through my plate. You could also do this with 2 paper plates if you wish, or with a larger and a smaller paper plate. There are a lot of ways to make your wonderful mobile action happen here. I'm going to put my brad fastener down there. And now we have our mustard seed sized faith and our mountains, which are going to move. So the mustard seeds are just about going to make the mountains move. Just kind of a fun little visual reminder of what this story, of what this statement from Jesus is saying. And also remember, with God, all things are possible. The faith is not about us. It's not about somehow having bigger or stronger faith because we do something fantastic. It's God doing the work in us. It's when we put our faith in God, He can do all things through us. So just a fun little reminder there of our mustard seed theme. Now, our next craft is, well, it's sort of a snacktivity. So this could be something that you use as a snack that coincides with seeds, or it could also be, she is eyeing that popcorn. This could also be something that perhaps you make as a gift, something to give away to someone who might enjoy it. And it does have to do with seeds. So maybe this is your reminder to put faith in God and also to plant a seed. So a lot of angles we can take here. So I'm going to start with, we're going to make a little label that we're going to attach to our gift. We're going to use this one as a gift, so it's a little more crafty. But again, if you just want to make this into a snack or whatever you want to do with it, that's up to you. I'm going to throw on some stickers, because who doesn't love some stickers? And we're going to give this a little label and an address. Maybe you're going to give this to a teacher who is planting seeds of faith. Da-da-da. We'll give our little reference here so we know what we're talking about. Luke 16, where we're talking about that mustard seed. So we'll remind whoever it is you're giving this to that God can do a lot with a little. Put your trust in Him. Again, we've got that seed theme going, we've got faith, we've got a fun card, and of course, please feel free to decorate this extra and make it really fun. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a bag. You can use a plain old Ziploc or clear bag. You can take a bag and decorate it. You can use a lunch bag. I happen to have a fun bag that has sunflowers on it. You might not have that, and that is just fine and dandy. But with this fun bag that has sunflowers on it, we're going to add some seed type snacks. So we're going to start out with that popcorn, because popcorn kind of comes from kernels. Kernels come from seeds. In fact, even that can be an illustration, because it's not about the seed of the popcorn kernel, but about what happens to it when, well, that's another story. Anyways, we're going to put our popcorn in here and get it away from the eyeing eyes and claws of the cat. We're going to put some candy corn, because who doesn't love candy corn? And it is the season for candy corn, am I right? I am right. I'm going to put some candy corn in there. And then we're going to also put some sunflower seeds, with or without the shell on. I don't really like the shells. They're just, I don't know, they're annoying to me. But we're going to put some sunflower seeds in here. And now we have our delightful seed-themed treat bag, which again, could just be a snack for your Sunday school time, or could be a fun little gift that you give to someone. If using a said gift, we're going to punch a hole in our little label here. And we're going to find the string or pipe cleaner that the cat probably ran away with. Here's another one. And we will attach it like so, so that it's a nice, pretty, fun, delightful little gift bag that we will get to give to someone or enjoy as a special treat, which again coincides with that fun theme of seediness. We have our seeds, we have our small seeds of faith, because with just the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So there you have it, a craft activity, a snack activity, and a wonderful lesson in how God can use whatever we bring when we put our faith and trust and hope in Him above all things. Hopefully that gives you some fun ideas to express these important gospel truths with your students or with your ministry, wherever and with whomever that might be. Don't forget to join us again, because we have new crafts and messages coming out every week. And I hope that you take some time to go make some crafts, make some disciples, plant some seeds, and have a wonderful week. See you next time.